where breakfast is always free and hot. It's the easiest decision of your trip. Kevin Durant and the Suns, 7.5-point favorites tonight against the Clippers. The Suns still favored to win the West, according to Fox Bet Sportsbook. However, they do find themselves down 0-1 in this series. Shannon, what does KD need to do for the Suns to win Game 2?
Probably be more aggressive. He can't get away with taking as fewer shots as he took in the fourth quarter. They got to do a better job. Monty needs to do a better job of finding ways to create him opportunities so he can get those shots. Chris Paul is not the same player. We understand that. But he needs to be better. He gave you a double-double assist and rebounds, but Chris can't give us 7 points. We need more than that. You need a better percentage. And DeAndre Ayton, bro, come on. He's 7 foot tall. I mean, right now you're out there, you're tall for no reason. If you're going to play like you play, you should be 6'3". But you're 7 foot. You can't let KD have more rebounds than you, Chris Paul have more rebounds than you, Zubac have more rebounds than you, Westbrook have more rebounds than you. Damn, bro, you the tallest man in the building.
True.
And 5 guys had more rebounds than you. That's unacceptable. Take it personally. Dominate Zubac. Dominate. There are some times, Skip, that the rotation, Kawhi was on DeAndre Ayton.
He was.
Man, I'm 7 foot tall. I wish somebody, if you're not at least 7 foot tall, I'm punishing you. Hey, swing that ball and get me this ball down on the block. He has to be better. Kevin Durant will be more aggressive. Monty Williams, the head coach, will do a better job of putting him in position so he can be aggressive.
Yeah.
Book's going to be Book. He needs to stop arguing so many calls. Bro, you don't get fouled every time. You call yourself, you talk about Russ fouled me, and Russ throw the ball off your leg out of bounds. There'll be a time, out of bounds, okay, hey, ref, you missed that call. But how you going to be arguing with the man the ball's still in play? So I just need KD to be a little bit more aggressive. I need Monty to put him in positions where he can be aggressive, and I need DeAndre Ayton to dominate. I know you're capable of doing it, but I need you to see it. Because you don't need to go down. And plus, y'all need to stop letting Kawhi go crazy. Kawhi was the best player on the court Sunday, Skip.
He was. I'll give you that. Start to finish, he was.
He took it personally. He said, this time of the year, it's the playoffs. You know, hey, it's important, having fun.
There were stretches Kevin was the best player, but start to finish, total game, Kawhi.
Kevin will be more aggressive, but I need DeAndre Ayton to be 2015, 20, 25, 18. He needs to dominate. I'm talking about dominate this game.
Yeah.
KD and Book going to be KD and Book. Chris Paul needs to be more fit. 2 of 8 ain't going to cut it. Ain't going to cut it. He missed some shots that he normally would make. Yeah. But I'm not going to put all this on KD because I know KD. I've seen his body of work long enough.
Yeah.
I know what he'll do.
To your point, DeAndre Ayton, by accident, can score 18 and have 8 rebounds because that's what he wound up with. It's just by accident because I'm 7 feet tall and I'm pretty athletic.
Yes.
And I'll just get some putbacks and I'll have a couple little shots in the lane and I'll wind up, 8 rebounds are going to fall in my lap, right? It wasn't dominating.
No.
But here's the big picture for me. I picked this team to win it all. And in a shock to me, all of a sudden, the second game of the playoffs becomes the game, a do-or-die game for the Phoenix Suns. Yeah. Because if they lose this and have to go to the crypt down 0-2 to this team, the Clippers are battle-tested. They got too many warriors who have been there and done all that before. You can't spot them 2 and then go to their place and hope to get out of it alive.
Right.
So all of a sudden, the team that I love might not love me back if they can't win this game tonight.
They could definitely be on life support. They lose this game.
Life support, just barely breathing. And I will not love their chances if they lose this game.
No.
I do not believe they're going to lose this game. But it comes down to you have to get Kevin Durant in the right situations to score the basketball because nobody can stop him. He is the lone, to me, nuclear weapon on the floor, even beyond Kawhi. When he gets in his rhythm, you saw what happened in the second quarter. You just can't. You're like, oh, that's too good, and that's too good. If he starts pulling up with authority and shooting that ball way up above his head at 7 feet tall, he is lethal from mid-range, and he is unstoppable. I don't care who guards him, how you guard him, but here's what can't happen. if they want to bamboozle him, if they want to distract him by putting Russ on him right out of the box, as they did the other night, Russ guarded him for the first quarter. Russ is I'll give him a 6'3". Kevin's 7 feet tall. Okay? You can't be caught off guard by that.
Right.
You can't be shell-shocked by that, because Kevin seemed to be like in a daze the whole first quarter, like, what are we doing?
Right.
You have
go
to
down the block.
Scrap your plan, whatever your plan was, go down on the block and call for the basketball and clear out sides for him so that he can wheel on Russ, because Russ cannot stop him unless Russ wants to foul him, and Russ will be fouled out of the game by halftime. Okay. That was their plan, and it worked. And I don't know that Ty Lue will go right back to that plan, because it distracted Kevin. He didn't look like himself in the first quarter. So that's the first thing you have to get out of. But now it's up to, look, Chris Paul, we know he's not the same athletically and all that, but does he still not have the point guard mind?
Yeah,
Does he still not have the ability to, as a maestro, to orchestrate? Yes, he does. It's up to Chris to figure out how to get Kevin the ball, because Kevin's not going to call for the basketball. It's not in his makeup. He's not a selfish, in a good way, superstar. He's the least selfish.
I mean, did they not see, like, bro, hold on. KD ain't took but one shot. Hey, KD, where you wanted that?
That's on Chris.
Yeah.
That's on me, and maybe on Monty a little bit too.
I mean, hey, they got all those coaches on the bench.
Yeah.
Somebody track it. Hey, KD ain't had a shot in 3 minutes. KD ain't took a shot in 4 minutes.
KD took one shot in the final 7 minutes of a close game, and he ripped a three from over there by the bench.
Right.
That was it. It's not enough. You have to feed your beast. And Devin Booker, the harder I look at what happened, it just tears my guts out. When I look at what happened down the stretch of this game, if we could see the last shot, remember, Russ is, at this point, 3 for 19.
Mm-hmm.
He takes a shot on Devin Booker around the free throw line, kind of a fall away.
Right.
It's a terrible shot, and he's not going to make it, and Book fouled him. I think we have it.
That's not knowing your opponent. What's the likelihood of Russ making it?
You're going to make that? He shot it off the glass.
If he makes that shot, you tip your cap. Tip your cap. Skip, that's not KD shooting that.
Okay, and he goes right to the line, and to his credit, he swished both of them. He's a 66.5% free throw shooter, and he made both of them. Okay, back to that shot. You saw the outcome of it? He shot it up off the glass. He almost accidentally banked it in.
Right.
That's how bad a shot he took. It should have been 3 for 20. Book has to have enough basketball IQ, which he does. Just don't foul him. Don't slap 5 with him. You don't need to hit his hand. He's 3 for 19.
Correct.
You're right. If you make it, okay.
You tip your cap.
You finally made one. Okay. And now he's distracted, and he goes to the other end, and the point you just made is the point of the whole night. You get your shot blocked, and you think you got fouled, and you turn to the referee to complain about it while the ball is live.
Yeah,
and to Russ's credit, he's not going to give up on a play, and he swats it off your knee out of bounds. Game over. It's like, book it. He was at fault for the last minute of this game. That's on him. It's on him and on him, back to back. You can't let him get away with this. And now Russ is all full of himself.
It ain't got heart. I got heart.
Well, he's got heart for Russ. He's like the ultimate me as opposed to we. But you know what? To his credit, he played his tail off. He always plays his tail off.
Right.
And he got all those offensive rebounds, and he gave him all those extra possessions.
6.
And it changed the game.
He got 6 rebounds in the fourth quarter, Skip.
Okay. I give it up. It's hard for me to honor him because he was 3 for 19 and should have been 3 for 20.
He should have, but here's the thing, Skip, what you have to commend him for is that he found another way to impact the game even though scoring wasn't going to be it. He rebounded the ball extremely well. He played very good defense because remember early in the game, Skip, he blocked Kevin Durant's shot from the back.
He did.
So he played really, he found another way to impact the game. We're going to talk about Russ a little later. But in order for him, and I will commend what Paul George says, is that sometime early on, maybe when we were talking about this, Skip like 3 or 19, like, damn, I can't get a shot. But he didn't quit. He didn't quit on the other end. He didn't quit in other areas of the game. No. Scoring is one aspect of the game. Rebounding is another. Facilitating is another.
I got it.
Defense is another. And he was excellent in 4 of the 5 areas. He just was bad at scoring the ball.
Okay, but what amazes me, like you always talk about, great cornerback.
Yeah, you got to have a short memory.
No memory. You could have no memory. Russ has no memory.
No.
I think he also has no shame because
Yeah.
he'll shoot shots that are horrible shots and miss them, and he's like, next. Right?
Yep.
I'm going to the other end.
Yep.
Maybe I'll play some defense. Maybe I won't. Guys,
He coached Belichick. He on to the next possession. He ain't on the Cincy. He on to the next possession.
And it works for him.
It does.
And yet, I got to credit Ty Lue. He just might be the best coach in basketball.
Yeah.
He had the guts. He had the wisdom. He had the audacity to say, I'm going to stick with Russell Westbrook down the stretches. I'm going to play him 10 minutes in the fourth quarter. Coach, he's shooting you out of the building.
Right.
He's going to shoot you right in the heart. I don't care. He'll make some plays.
But I believe that he'll make a play.
Yes.
He might keep them in the ball game with his shooting.
Yes.
But I believe he'll make a play that will impact the game in our favor at some point down the line in the fourth quarter. And that's why you leave him in. And he did that. Skip, because look at him rebounding the ball. For a guard to get 6 rebounds in a quarter, he did that.
Okay, but some of that is on you, Phoenix. You've got inside position. When the ball goes up, you're usually inside of him, right?
Yeah.
So that means you turn and you find him and you put your butt on him.
Right.
And you shield and you push back with your butt and you try to make sure he cannot get around
Right, you got to have to make contact with him. But Skip, what do we say about rebounding? It's want to. Skip, you can be in the perfect position, but if somebody wants the ball better than what you want it, they're going to go get it.
Yeah.
You don't think they tried to block out Dennis Rodman? They did.
You know what? Russ has Dennis's instincts for caroms.
Yeah.
Russ is great and you have to anticipate the carom. You have to watch the shot in the air and say, I think that's going to be a long rebound,
But see,
right?
the thing with Dennis was he learned that because he wasn't shooting the ball. Russ is like, man, that thing is terrible. I can feel that leaving my hand. So he go track down his ball that
He will do that.
That he
He's
shot.
very good at it.
But the effort that he gave you, and T. Lue he proved T. Lue prophetic.
Yes, he did.
By leaving him in the game.
He left him in.
Most people, you shooting the ball that bad?
No way.
Because points are at a premium.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing we need is a guy that's nice scoring 3 of 19.
Hey, Shannon, I've said it from the start. He's got the haywire gene in him. It will come to pass. It will bite the Clippers before you know
So
it.
you think tonight it will be just the opposite?
It'll be the opposite. Or if he goes 3 for 20 tonight, that's all you need because then you need to close the deal.
Right.
In the end, Kevin has to be Kevin from jump.
Yeah.
He has to assert. He has to dominate. He has to break the Clippers' will by making shot after shot after shot.
Yes.
And Chris has to feed the beast and get the beast comfortable in the right shooting positions to close this deal tonight.
But guess what, T. Lue? When T. Lue had a meeting, they had a meeting or shoot around yesterday, he said, guys, think about this. We won a ball game on the road, and Russ was 3 of 19. He probably not going to shoot that bad again.
No,
so
probably not. I would agree.
I have to like where we are.
That's
considering.
You would love where they are.
Thank you.
Okay? And Kevin, as a Phoenix Sun, had gone 8-0 in the regular season, but they don't have a lot of reps together. So all of a sudden they get under fire and they're looking at each other like, how do we do this?
It's not out of the realm of possibility that he can shoot 3 of 19 again, but it's also not at the realm of possibility that DeAndre Ayton get out-rebounded by 5 other guys.
Yeah. Well, hey, Clips tonight, they're playing with, so to speak, house money. They can go just free shoot this one, right? Just let it fly.
Now all they got to do is win all their games at home.
Yep.
They stole one. Mm-hmm. Somehow the Suns, the Suns need this game.
Well,
just for this psyche.
I'm saying it's do or die.
Yeah. They mess around and lose this game, Skip, they might get swept.
They just might get swept. Okay. They are better than the Clippers. They will prove it tonight.
And then you'll be in trouble. Your the best player can't get swept twice now. Back-to-back series.
I buy that.
Okay.
I agree. Okay. It wasn't like he was bad the other night.
No. We don't do that. We don't do that.
Well,
no. We don't do that. See, there you go.
Yeah. Well, 7 of 15. He scores 27 points with the 9 rebounds and 11 assists. That's a pretty good night's work.
Yes.
Right?
But you ain't never did that for LeBron. LeBron has had monster games, 40s. And you ain't never said that was a nice day, a nice work, nice day's work.
Well, Kevin's better than LeBron.
Okay, then, so he should be held to an even higher standard.
Tonight, he will be held.
Tonight.
Yes, tonight.
Ever. That's what you said. You said he's better than LeBron. Okay. So he should be judged by up here.
I said against Boston, he lost his best player on the planet label.
Okay.
Right? He lost it, his status. Okay.
Well, I'm expecting big things from him tonight.
Okay, so am I. And you will see.
You expecting big things from Russ?
Now anything is possible after what I saw the other night.
I'm a bit concerned about the depth on that Suns bench, guys, but I'm very curious to see Monty Williams' adjustments tonight. I bet it's going to be a great showdown. Indeed. All right, guys, coming up next, are the Warriors cooked? Are they done in this series with the Sacramento Kings? Let's dive into the Kings' big win last night when we come back.